All right, hey guys. So today we're going to be doing 3 Doug Aldrich style licks. So I got a request for this one. I love Doug Aldrich's playing. I think he's an immense rock guitar player. A lot of what he does is pentatonic based, but he kind of speeds it up and does some interesting stuff with it. So I want to break that down and show you guys a couple of the cool tricks. Today we're going to be playing in the key of E minor. And we're going to be mainly using pentatonic scales. But at the end, we are going to be using one diatonic scale. So let's get started. So lick number 1. We're up in E minor pentatonic box 1, which is going to look like this. So if you guys have seen that one before, 12-15 on the low E, 12-14 on the next 3 strings, 12-15 on the bottom 2. This is what we're getting. We go... Alright, so we're going to be starting that with a 15th fret bend on the B string. Can't really see my picking hand, starting with the downstroke. Then I'm going to get the 12th fret on the high E string with my index finger. So, bend 15, pluck 12 high E, 15 pull off to 12 on the B string. I'm just repeating that. It's a repeating lick. You could just do that over and over again, but there's a little twist at the end that kind of makes it more interesting. Right there. So that little twist at the end, it's 15 on the high E, bend that up a whole step, pull off to 12, and then finish it with 15 whole step bend B string. So it goes. Alright, the whole thing. How many times did I do it? So it's 3 and then the last one. But you could, honestly, you could do it as many times as you want. Okay, the next one that I did, I basically just burned through the pentatonic scale going backwards. This is like a Jimmy Page thing, but obviously he would be an influence to Doug. So what you're doing there is it's 15 pull off to 12 on the high E, and 15 on the B string, back to 12 on the high E, and 15 pull off to 12 on the B string. Really what you need to know is that one part. It's a sequence that goes string by string going through it. The other important thing to remember about this lick is the end of each section is the beginning of the next section. It's going to double it. So I'll show you what I mean. So it goes... That's pattern 1. Pattern 2 starts again 15 pull off to 12 B string. 15 pull off to 12 B, 14 G, 12 B, 14 pull off to 12 G. Then we're starting section 3, which is 14 pull up to 12 on the G. Then 14 D, 12 G, 14 pull up to 12 on the D string so far. Then we're doing 14 pull up to 12 on the D, 14 A, 12 D, 14 pull up to 12 on the A string. Once we do that one, what we're doing is we're sliding to the 10th fret on the A string. And then we're going to get 12 on the low E. When you get to that 10th fret A, do a slight bend. That'll give it a little bit more flavor. You can do that anytime you want. So the whole thing. Alright, then the next one. This one is sort of a pentatonic extended lick, again in E minor. So that's going to be 12, 14 pull off to 12 on the G, 14 D, 16 pull off to 12 on the G, 14 on the D, 17 pull off to 12 on the G, 14 on the D. And then you can see you backtrack to 16. So it's 14, 16, 17, 16. I do that same last one that I did there at the end, but I'm using these 2 fingers just because of positioning. You don't have to, it's just more comfortable for me. Okay, and then the last lick that I did, I guess today's lick lesson is 4. Bonus lick is just G major. You just legato through G major, and then you're finishing on a B note. So it's 3 hammer to 5 hammer to 7, 3 hammer to 5 hammer to 7, 4 hammer to 5 hammer to 7. Then we're starting on the A, 3 to 5 to 7, 4 to 5 to 7, 4 to 5 to 7. Starting on the D, 4 5 7, 4 5 7, 5 7 8. Then the G, 4 5 7, 5 7 8, 5 7 8. End on the 7. Give it some vibrato. So those are going to be 3 Doug Aldrich licks. I'll see you guys next week.